Hey, we're live. Howdy, everybody. Welcome, welcome. Good to see you. We're pretty close to on time, pretty close to no technical glitches in terms of everything. But it's good to see everybody. Howdy, I'm the Brant.
I'm Larry.
And we're live here at the Portal in Manchester, Connecticut, playing Marvel Champions with you this week. Who are we fighting this week, Larry?
Red Skull, and we were having a little potential disagreement about whether this is the hardest version of Red Skull for just plain expert mode.
Yeah.
Going with the Anachronauts versus MODOK. Which one's harder?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, and it's hard to know. I've played MODOK a lot. I've played Anachronauts very few times. Maybe only shuffled them in like 2 or 3 other things.
Anachronauts scares me, I'll be honest. It's like an anti-leadership side set to some extent.
And what spec are you playing today?
Leadership.
Nice.
I built this deck in 3 minutes, about 15 minutes before we went live.
So he's ready.
This could be really bad. It's raining. I didn't feel like bringing my box out and all my cards in the rain into the store, so I just used Brant's cards and put my stuff together. So this could be a poop show.
Right. Well, and like you said,
see.
One of the nice parts of this game is that you can do that. Like you generally want to try to make a deck, but you could do that, and then if we didn't happen to win, we could tweak a little, right, in terms of things that you want to do. Is it a 40-card deck?
It is 41 cards.
All right. Well, that's not bad. There wasn't one card you could get rid of?
Probably, but I asked for 3 of those lightning cards you gave me, and I just decided to put all of them in when I was at 38. So
awesome. So yeah, we're here. We're playing Red Skull today. That's going to be our plan. Next week gets a little crazy. Ant-Man is going to come out at some point, and we've typically been able to play those packs as they come out on a Tuesday or Wednesday. Tuesday night, there's like an election going on in America.
There is. And Wednesday, unless I get canceled again, I have volleyball, so we'd have to go late on Wednesday, which is fine.
Right, so we might do something like that to play it early. We might do our Thursday stream, but in addition, we're doing a mega stream for the Extra Life charity on Saturday, November 7th.
Like the following.
Yeah, so if perchance whatever works out, like we may just end up kind of getting together to play Ant-Man, briefly, or perhaps if it doesn't work out, I'll grab Ant-Man and do a live stream solo or something to get that out there. But then you definitely want to check out November 7th. We're going to be having donation link for the Extra Life charity, which ours will support the Connecticut Children's Medical Center in Connecticut. So check that out on Saturday, November 7th. Some number of hours. We're all arguing between 8, 12, 16, 24 hours. So we still got to figure out who's going to be there, what games we're going to play, and all that. But we probably won't be playing Marvel Champions that day. But we're going to play Rebellion, which I'm really excited about.
And maybe Legion.
And Legion, hopefully. So those would be good ones to check out, good thematic games.
And I did bring up to Brant a Marvel game that we've never streamed that maybe whether it's a Thursday or that Saturday, we'll throw some Legendary down.
Yeah, that could work. Marvel Legendary could be another option there. So hello, everybody. If you're in the chat, say hello. We'd love to talk along with you. I'm going to go down to the table, and we can just briefly look at what we're doing here. Sorry, there's a little bit of glare here today. I know we're down a light, so it's a little different. So the trick with Red Skull, if you remember, is you take all the side schemes out. So we've got the Anachronauts and the Legions of Hydra is the other one we shoveled in. This is no joke, because when you put this out, you put Madame Hydra out. She can't take damage until this is gone. And whenever she attacks, she adds more threat to these. So that's what's there. The Anachronauts ones aren't crazy, but they are an additional card draw and a pain to get rid of. So that's how that's going to work.
Makes the Anachronauts harder, the characters in there.
Yeah, oh, yeah, definitely.
Those guys are nasty.
Right, whereas here we would have had to put MODOK out, having this many, you keep drawing. That's what I thought. What if there was a whole bunch of nasty cards in here that come out one per turn? Because that's how Red Skull works here. So he's starting with 32 health. We don't have to worry about any scheme here. We each get a card to start the game. And then I am playing Steve Rogers, Captain America, Justice. I tend to play Justice more often than not, huh?
You do, and I tend to play Leadership more often than not. I'm playing Carol Danvers, a.k.a. Captain Marvel.
Nice.
Leadership.
Yeah, so, I mean, my plan is going to be to try to
And I'm never going to flip.
Oh, is that your
No,
plan?
I'm kidding. I didn't make that deck. You're like, no, not
I was like,
against
oh, this
Red
is going to
Skull.
be fun.
He's got 3 scheme. No.
Yeah, that's right. I mean, my plan is get Heroic Intuition and then use, what is it? I can do this all day to remove the 6th threat from each of these as they come out.
Yep.
At some point, his health isn't crazy out of control. It's 72 total. So at some point, as we get this second stage to dwindle down, we just need to go all in on damage because these 2 characters could deal 20 damage a turn, and we could drop him. So that's what we have to do. Controlling the board is going to be a tricky thing for us. So that's going to be that.
Yeah, and the reason I like leadership with Carol is, partly her 3 resource cards.
Yeah.
But also her ability to build damage for the future. So I could drop an energy channel and not use it, build it, work with my leadership, lead from the front, do some stuff, and then pop 10 damage.
Right, at the right time. Yeah, you could hold it or use it depending on where.
Or have one on the table and have one in my hand, and with enough lightning bolts, I could pop 2 of them in a turn. So we'll see.
You ready?
I am absolutely.
All right, I'm going to draw my starting hand here. I stack this things with followeds because we're going to be having a scheme every turn, so I figured that was pretty good. I've got a Coulson here. I don't need 2 followeds. So now the question is, do I want to stun him? Do I want to get a Super Soldier Serum out? I feel like building could be good if we're going to try to get to that big turn. I won't be able to play Coulson. Coulson's probably better than Heroic Strike, right? Because he could block and get rid of things. I don't think we need damage up front. So I'm going to drop that and redraw here. And I got a Beat Cop and another Heroic Strike. You keeping your Cosmic Flight? You want to go...
Is there 2 in the deck or 1?
I don't know. You want to have the damage
I like having Aerial early.
Aerial for what?
I don't know. It's like having it.
Okay.
All right. I got rid of Iron Man, Crisis Interdiction, and Cosmic Flight. Let's see what I draw. Oh, that's
there you
huge. Not helpful right now. Well, we'll see what I decide to do.
All right. Here we go. Ready?
I am ready, sir.
All right. I am going to play Agent Coulson using my energy, and then I will go dig for a prep card, which should be Shadows of the Past. No. Definitely not. Oh, I got caught on this last game. Brian, who was watching, realized when I was playing Hawkeye, I must have gotten this with Coulson or something, and then on a later turn I played Spycraft, and I didn't have a spy in play. So I missed that. So I mean, those little things are just going to happen. I don't know that it nullifies that play. We had Ultron down,
that was relatively.
So
easy.
it wasn't a big deal there, but I did make a mistake on that. All right, so now I could drop my Serum and Fallout. I'd have to discard Spycraft. Are we going to want to not cycle through a card? Is it more important for me to have Spycraft out or a Super Soldier Serum?
I feel like, if we're going to play this over 6, 7, 8 turns, you're going to want the Serum.
Okay. So I'll put the Serum. I will flip. Oh, I didn't get my shield. I am so not used to playing Captain America.
You got to get your shield.
All right. There we go.
Brant's a rookie. He's close to 300 plays, maybe even over 300 plays at this point.
All right, let's pop a Followed here. Let's get rid of 2 threat with Coulson. Let's get rid of 2 threat with Cap. And do you want me to stand up, or do you want to get rid of the 2 threat?
You do whatever you want, man.
Because I could put down my shield and then let you get rid of the 2 threat.
Sure.
Okay.
If that makes you happy.
Or I could stand up, but I think having the shield out makes more sense, right? All right, I'm good.
I'm going to draw a card. Oh, I got a Helicarrier.
Nice.
Guess what? I know what I'm doing with my energy absorption. I'm playing that Helicarrier. Then I'm going to use that Helicarrier because it's not a heroic action. Play Alpha Flight Station. I'm going to use Alpha Flight Station. Get rid of... Oh, man. I guess the Power of Leadership. I draw 2 cards. This is just a nice build hand, huh? I think I will.
You either got to pop energy channel or you got to use
Get
make
rid
the
of
call.
make the call for downtime. Put energy
building.
channel out.
Put the reflexes out. We don't need to do damage right now.
Yeah, true. I like having that just on the board. It is an upgrade too if I get stuck with one of those things. Did I not want to play downtime yet? And just play. Actually, here we go. I won't play downtime yet. Instead, I'll use those two to play reflexes. Use reflexes to play downtime.
Oh, there you go. Are you flipping or are you not flipping?
I'm flipping.
Okay. I was like, because I thought we were going to get rid of this.
And then I'll get rid of that.
Perfect. And I guess we got nobody to deal damage to except Red Skull.
4, right?
Yep. Yeah, that's all you this time.
28.
Oh, that's easy from your perspective. You can push the deck over too a little if you need to. All right. So here we
Why is
go.
that there?
That's where I discarded it. That was an easy answer. All right. Draw back up. Let's
That's
see
really
here.
not a bad first
Drew
turn.
Nick Fury, Drew Steve's apartment, which really makes me want to turn. Look at all these allies. Holy cow. So that's going to be helpful.
I drew Hawkeye with Maria Hill and a double resource, double energy. I actually have the energy to pop this for 10.
There you go. All right. So now we'll see if we make a mess of things here. So we're going to put 2 on there. Oops. 2 up there. I have to remember. We're going to flip this. So there's Legions of Hydra. So she's going to come into play. Yep. So now this is interesting because it says, if Madame Hydra's not in play, search the encounter deck and discard pile, put her into play, engage with you. So who is you in this case? I assume it would be first player. I wonder if it says the first player flips after, reveal the top card. Interesting. All right, so I've now got Madame Hydra. That's a pain in the butt. The interesting part, though, is there's not a ton in there, so that's going to be at 5, which isn't too bad in the grand scheme of things.
Better you having her, too, because you have retaliate.
Well, she can't take damage. She's immune
Until
to damage
that's
while
gone.
this is in play. So,
But we'll get rid of that.
all right, so that is out. So now he is attacking me. Oh, goodness gracious, the right side. So he's attacking me for 2. Am I taking damage from these people? I guess I should just block, or am I using Coulson? I feel like I really need the threat removal, don't I? I can just stand myself back up. Yeah, I mean, I've got Nick. I could just use something to stand myself back up. I think I'll block.
I would block Hydra, though, right? Madam Hydra?
Why?
Well, because she's guaranteed to do 2 to you. He might only do 1. And whatever he does over 2,
he's
you would
1
take
plus
anyways.
1. He's +1 for every side scheme in play.
Oh, so he's 2 anyways. All
Yeah,
right.
yeah.
So no matter what, at least you're getting. I just want to make sure you're not wasting. If you flip the no.
All right. So then it's going to be a 1. So he attacks me for 3. It's all blocked, and he takes 1 damage. Then she attacks me for 2.
Well, that's right. You get +1 defense with the shield. Now who's the Captain America rookie?
And then I retaliate 1, but I can't because she's immune to damage, and she adds 2 here. All right. So now he's attacking you for 2. He's taking it. 2 plus 0, so you take 2 damage. And then it's card, card, card. So yay, I'm starting on Heroic 2. All right. Kang's Chosen, incite 1, and then discard cards until we find a temporal minion and put it into play engaged with me. That's good. Look at us go. Temporal minion, temporal minion. Hey, there's no Shadows of the Past anymore. All right, here we go. Terminatrix. Quick Strike. So she's going to attack me for 2. Down to 7.
Back.
She takes 1 back. All right, and she gains Piercing. That's done. That was easy. All right, now he has Retaliate 1. And now I have Hydra Soldier. All right, there you go. There's my board state.
Now, here we go. I hate these guys. Of course, I'm the one who drew them. Discard an ally or support you control. Well, at this point, support. It's not an upgrade.
So it's this or that. Or,
Nope,
sorry, this
it's
or
one
that.
of these 2. Draw 2 cards or reduce 1 every turn. What do you think? I feel like get rid of this.
I mean, is that more That's gaining a resource. This is getting a resource I could have. It just costs more to
But
put
this
back
is
into
only
play.
gaining a resource if I'm on
Yeah. All right.
Herald
Any
Danvers.
easier to get back into play, I guess.
And then exhaustion.
Oof. And surge.
Spreading lies, 2 threat on each scheme in play.
You know. So quickly, this one is up to 9. Pastillo. So here we go. Boy, I don't have that much I can do.
Man, oh man. Oh man.
I can get rid of like 4 threat, maybe 6.
All right, let's put Maria Hill down and give us a card and see if that helps.
Ooh, that will help me a lot. Can I take an action?
Yep.
And I'll draw Agent 13. That'll be super helpful. So I'm probably going to flip. Can I get Nick and Agent 13 down?
All right, so let's do this. As much as I don't want to do this, I think this is the right play. I will generate an energy resource to heal 1 and draw a card. Correct?
If you can save that helicarrier for me, I could get both of them out.
I will save the helicarrier
But
for
I do not
you.
need to demand it.
Drop my hand to play Falcon so that we could try to remove some threat. The question is, at this point, should I keep the main threat scheme down, or should I reduce Legions of Hydra?
I think we should get rid of this.
Okay, so let's look at the top 3 cards of the encounter deck for Legions of Hydra.
Top 3, no treacheries.
No treacheries? That's shameful. Okay. I'm then gonna... What's your thwart capacity? Like, what do you...
I mean, she's going to get rid of 2, so I could get rid of 8, 9, 10, 11 if we want, but I could have Nick attack, like we could...
Well, my thing is I was going to
take somebody out.
I was
going to
flip
out.
down.
Yep.
Which I don't want this to pop, so I'm just wondering if...
I am also going to flip down.
Oh, wow, okay.
So, I mean, we could go all in on both of these, or, like, she's a 2 if we got rid of her and I'm going to flip down.
Well, I'm just saying I do 4 thwart here. I guess I'm asking, do I do all 4 here, or do I do 2 here and 2 here, based on how you're thwarting?
I think you do 2 here and you do 2 damage here.
Does that help you?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, let's do that. And then I will flip down and give you a card draw.
Oh, amazing. Okay.
Yep. No, there was a reason, a method to my madness.
Okay.
And tell me when you want your helicarrier.
Yeah. I got these, which makes Daredevil so cheap, but I was going to play Nick Fury. But I hate throwing these cards when I could get such a cheap, but I don't know what he actually does. He lets me thwart for 2 and deal a damage, but that damage isn't super relevant anywhere because I don't need to do 1 damage.
But can you get Nick and him? You could.
I could, yes.
So that might be the way to go. I don't know.
Do I not get Agent 13 with all that threat removal?
But if you get Nick, I don't
2,
think you should
4,
flip down, though. That's
5,
the only
6,
thing,
7.
right?
Oh, that's a good point. Well, yeah, I was going to flip to be able to play Nick, but I wouldn't have to in this case, right? And I can't play all of them. So I've got this. So let me put Daredevil out, right? Get rid of 2 threat. He just seems so cheap. Where am I putting a damage? 1 here feels irrelevant because somebody else could swing, right? So maybe I start working on yours or my guard.
Either or.
Yeah, let's get rid of yours. Just more damage. Then I can use this and a helicarrier. Now, do I want to hold... I can't put her out, right? So I drop these.
I mean, you
2.
could always put her out next turn. She's not that expensive, right?
Is that better than Steve's apartment, or would I rather have that?
Yeah, I mean, Steve's apartment's really good.
Yeah, so I think I'll use yours, Nick, and 2 cards, plus this. Do I want to deal 4 damage instead of draw 3 cards?
Well, drawing 3 will allow you to
play this card, and I can
untap.
stand up with this card.
Yeah, but then you don't have that. I thought the whole point was to keep that.
Right. I mean, if I draw 3 cards, what am I going to draw?
That you could play. You could draw a Heroic Strike.
And then I'm going to have to get rid of this.
Right, but Heroic Strikes, I mean, I don't know.
Right, it's 6 damage, so I'm killing this. You see what I'm saying? If I just deal 4 damage with Nick, it's dead.
Yeah.
I'm going to do it. 4 damage with Nick. I get this card. Then I'm going to attack here for 2. She's dead. I don't know. I mean, I'm just thinking. Then I'm going to use this to stand up. I get rid of 3 threat here and use Coulson to get rid of the last 2. So that is gone. Right? I mean, that clears a lot of the board.
Right, and I just think at this point, though, you stay on.
Yeah. So I can block here, right?
On your Heroic side there.
Oh, that was a tough switch when I drew that card, and I could put Daredevil out for so cheap. All right. Draw back up. All right, I've got a shield block as well. I've got a shield toss, which could help to take care of these. I've got under surveillance. All right.
I'm going to energy channel him on my turn.
Him?
Yep.
Okay, are
Just
we ready to go there?
Well, I got to use it up, so.
You don't want to get rid of her?
We'll
see. Right?
We'll see what happens.
All right, so we add 2 there, and then he is scheming against you. For 3+, he gets a tough status card.
Yep.
And we draw another boost card. So 3, 4, 5. So that's at 12.
+1 for here.
13. Hey, Matt. Yep, playing the captains. That's right. All right, so there's that. Okay, then he's attacking me, and I'm block. Oh, we didn't flip this card. All right, that's helpful. So we can go get an ally from one of our decks if we defeat that one. So that's a good reprieve. Getting Nick, obviously.
I like it.
That would have come after this, so we wouldn't add the +1. So then he's attacking me, and she's going to attack. I just block with Nick, right? Well, I did.
Well, I was just going to say, if you block with Cap on Red Skull, you get rid of his tough with your retaliate, and then Nick blocks Madam Hydra.
Okay.
Right? I mean, I don't...
Sure.
Is that a better way to get rid of tough?
I drew the card, but he adds a tough card, so how would that work? Retaliate would be after he attacks?
Correct.
Okay. So attack me for... He's got to draw another boost card. Nope, another one. Give Red Skull a tough status card. So he's going to have tough all day. So 1, 2, 3.
So you block it
So I block it all. I get rid of his tough.
Correct.
Right? And then Nick will block Madame Hydra.
That actually worked out, getting rid of the tough. All that tough.
Yeah.
And she adds 2 to that, right? Oh, no, that's
Nope.
the other one.
All right. So we slightly bent the rules there, but it wasn't too bad. And cards. I got 2 cards
too
again.
quick when I'm trying to help
no, I
you.
hear you. I hear you.
I'm trying to help you. I'm first player.
I actually could have just shield blocked,
Do
too.
not give me this card again.
Random card from your hand.
Jesus. That is terrible.
All right, so we're attaching this to a side scheme and give Red Skull a tough status card. Red Skull attacks you.
Did he really get another one?
Yeah. All right, so he's attacking me for
Sugar.
1,
I lost the
2,
Avengers Mansion.
3, 4. I will play shield block. So I take none, and he loses his tough status card. That's all he does. He just keeps gaining tough over and over again. All right, pass back to me.
Yep.
We're doing all right here.
I don't like that I lost my Avengers Mansion, but...
All right, I could shield toss a bunch of these. I don't know how helpful that is.
How many can you do? 3?
I could do 3. I'd get rid of all these cards. I don't know what I would do with threat here unless we work together. I would kill that. You'd still have 1 damage there. I could kill it with Coulson or with Daredevil when he thwarts. She'd still have 2 left, which you could attack, or he could attack. It's probably worth it, huh?
Yeah, if we get rid of all of them, that's a good...
Shield toss. So I'll take all these back. Then I can actually use this to put it back out, right?
Yeah.
So dead, 4 damage, 4 damage. Then I'll thwart here.
There, right?
I'll thwart here. Are you going to want to get Nick out, though, with this? If I save this with 2 on it?
Oh, yeah.
And then you could work
And
on
then I
that?
can work on that. Yeah, I forgot that gives us something good.
Yeah, it's weird. But now you can see it's necessary when you're playing something like this. So this will go down to 4, and then I'll deal my 1 damage here to kill Wild Run. It's interesting. We're going to put a lot out, but we're able to get rid of a lot. And then
Thwart with
Coulson gets rid of 2, and then you'd have these 2 to kill here and here, right?
Yep.
Coulson will thwart. Dead. And that's it for me. Am I flipping down? Or blocking with Daredevil?
And what are you at for life? 7?
7. Probably need to get that threat down more.
Flip down.
You got confused?
Flip down because I could play...
You're going to get rid of this. You're going to get Nick. He'll get rid of 2, right?
Right, but I can also play Squirrel Girl pretty cheap if you flip
And that could kill
down.
this instead.
Correct. And then
you could use his 2, 2, 4, 6. You could get rid of 6 on that. 8.
Yeah, why don't you flip down? Plus,
Yeah.
that gives you the card draw.
And it makes your Squirrel Girl cheaper.
Yep.
All right.
So the first thing I'm going to do is use Carol Danvers, draw a card. Oh!
Yeah, we're playing Red Skull with Anachronauts and with...
Squirrel Girl.
What is the other one? Legions of Hydra. So we get all these things coming into play. We got a really messy board. Then we got a not so messy board. And we're looking better. It's just tough to build. So we'll see. I'm sorry. Lighting is weird. This camera's doing this green thing again. And I reset it, but I think it's still watchable.
So 2 here.
All right. So you got to draw an encounter card.
But I also get to get an ally for free.
Yes.
Which will be Nick. She works really well.
And Squirrel Girl's going to kill her.
Yep. She has 1 left.
You exhaust that way? I'm left-handed, so I exhaust the other way. I think. I don't know. Is that a left-handed thing?
All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3. Holy cow. Oh, man. Give me a second here. 1, 2, 3. I'm going to Photonic Blast Red Skull for 5.
Okay, he's got Retaliate. Does that
I'm
matter?
going to take a damage. That's fine.
All right, he's down to 21.
Draw a card.
Oh, you got to flip.
Oh, yeah, sorry. That was my next.
I assume you're not healing.
I'm going to do 10 to him.
Okay. And you've taken your Retaliate from both of those?
Well, no, I'm taking my next one for that. I'll drop another energy channel.
All right. He is down to 11. Wow. Does go quick.
Yeah, no, absolutely.
Hey, Steve. Welcome. We're playing Red Skull here with Anachronauts and Legions of Hydra. And it was a mess at first, but we're doing pretty well now. So I think we should be able to turn the corner.
Take another 2 off there with her.
There's just a lot with all these allies on the board and everything.
Well, what's he down to? 11 life?
Yep.
And I have an energy channel on the board, so we could pretty much flip him at any time.
Yeah, no, we could definitely flip him. That's a tough turn. Then we all get an extra encounter card, and he gets an extra card from here. Oh, no, that's if this goes off.
Good.
All right. Ready and draw. Oh, sweet. I drew foiled. That'll be huge.
All right. We're in good shape.
Okay. All right, so he's going to add 2 here. Then he's going to scheme against me for 3 plus exhaust a character you control. Probably just Daredevil? Or I can unexhaust myself. I can't, though, to heal. Do I need to heal? I would have much rather he played a boost. Yeah, I guess it'll be Daredevil because I could still use him as a blocker, right? And that still adds 3 here. Then he's going to attack you, and Nick's going to... Oh, gosh, I always forget to do this. So I have Madame Hydra back again. All right, so she's going to be there. There's going to be 5 on this, and then she's going to add 2 threat. That's now at 14. Look at how quick that went up. You got a 5 over there? And she adds 2 to this to put it at 7. Ugh.
Why did she add 2 to that? Is it only
Whenever she schemes or attacks.
Or attacks. Wow,
Yep.
okay. Nick will block.
All right. Take 1 damage. And then give this enemy another boost card. So you take 1. And it's 0. So he's dead. All right, and then card.
Does it take 1 damage me or Nick blocking?
You.
Okay.
Card, and I get an extra card. I keep getting 2 cards. All right, give Red Skull a tough status card. Red Skull schemes. That's a pain. All right. So he's scheming for 3, plus 3 is 6, so that pops and then some. Oh, that stinks.
Thought we had it low enough, but
yeah,
guess not.
All right, then we got to reveal the next card here. So we're putting this one out with 6 on it. I feel like our camera's getting worse and worse. Look at how dark it is now. Must be something with the bulb. All right.
That's weird.
And then this one, yeah, it's strange.
And this just got bad quick.
All right, and then my second card is exhaust a character you control for each side scheme in play.
I go?
Yep.
Master plan, 4 threat on each side scheme.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
And I get a nice big guy in front of me with a toughness.
Ooh, so this might be where we just got to power through, huh? Tough as a pain. Wow. Okay. He should have another one on him.
Yep.
Yeah, it's super weird. I don't know. This camera, like I fixed it earlier and it was working, and now it's just getting darker and darker and darker. So, oh well. Just gonna have to live with it for now. If we play a second game, I'll try to fix it in between.
Man, I don't know. I'm at a loss here.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not full of damage, so I can't do a ton. I could concussive blow him to let you flip down if you need to again.
I do need to flip down just to kind of keep the momentum going.
I mean, we're going to have to deal with her.
Yeah.
We
But
could
to
deal with
deal
these cards.
But she can't take damage until that, correct?
Right. So I don't know that we could get rid of those. I don't know if it's worth getting rid of his retaliate. It's a lot of cards.
Yeah, I mean, I can take the 1 damage here and there. That's not such a big deal.
What are you flipping down for? Just one more turn of drawing cards?
Well, I was going to give you a card draw to start.
Oh,
Like when
gotcha.
I'm the first player, it makes sense for that to be when I
Yeah.
draw down and give you a card. You know,
And you
what I
could
mean?
cycle to heal.
Right. No, I'm thinking about it.
So yeah, the question is, do we want to try to just go all in on damage?
I mean, he's only at 11.
Yeah, our
then-
personal gravity. What?
But then we.
Yeah, I mean, 51 damage in 2 rounds is not reasonable. 51 damage in 3 rounds is reasonable, but I don't know that we can absorb all those cards.
Right, and I mean, got this and this and that.
Right.
Let me use that to play this.
I mean, we could do something crazy like both stay flipped down. I could hold foiled.
And I'll use my lightning on this to heal one. And
I don't
draw
really
a
have anything
card.
good.
Let's see what I get here.
I mean, I can really flip and block with
Jesus.
Daredevil.
Yeah, something that's really not right here.
Yeah, that's funny. Okay.
You got to get rid of his tough. I mean, you could probably just take the 2 damage or the 2 thwart against him, right?
Right, so I'm thinking what I'll do is I'll Squirrel Girl his tough. I'll use an energy here. +2 to Photonic Blast, 5 to him, and draw a card.
You take 1.
Yep.
He's down to 6. Camera's super frustrating.
Do I thwart 2 right now, or I'm saving the helicarrier for you?
I mean, I can do 3 damage with this. If you then did 2, that would leave us at 1, which isn't super useful, right?
I could also. Well,
I could stand up and do 2,
I could do 4 to him right now with both of these.
and then I could do 3 and we flip him, or do we want to just have him at 1, flip him, and then get the extra cards? That probably makes more sense. Not flip him.
Right, hold him for 1 turn. Yeah, I think so.
And then we're going to have to try 2 turns from there.
Because his next stage schemes for more, doesn't he?
What schemes? No, he's 3 and 2 on the next stage. But there's no reason to flip him.
Right.
We could deal 1 or 2 damage.
So
right?
if that's the case, why don't I thwart with both of them? And remove 4 off of that.
Well, we don't want to do that, right?
Why not?
We're just going to leave these?
Oh, you're thinking we're just going to leave those and power through all
I mean,
those
the best I
cards?
could do is I could drop Intuition, stand up, and I could get 3 off. I get 3 off, you get 4 off. We're no better off. Right?
Well, we're just... So you're thinking we're going to win in the next 2 turns.
It's probably going to be
extra.
3 turns. This turn plus 2.
And you think we could survive basically playing a heroic 1 from here on out? Because that's what that's doing.
Right. That's my plan.
Okay.
Because I don't think we can thwart all that. You could thwart this, but I could also confuse him, hold a foil.
All right, so if that's the case, hang on. If that's the case, I'm going to save this. I'm going to put a token on here. I'm going to attack him for 2
Okay.
and attack him for 2 more and flip down.
All right.
And then I'm going to give you a card draw.
Helicarrier.
And I'm going to give you a helicarrier.
Okay.
So I had a card draw and a helicarrier.
All right, I got no allies.
And I saved the Photonic Blast, and I have an energy channel on the board. So I have potential 15 damage next turn to deal with his next stage.
That's good, yeah. Oh, but if I now concussive blow, I'm going to hit him over, right? So you should not do 2 damage and remove 2 threat.
Okay, that saves me a life. That's fine.
So then I will play... Just trying to figure out what makes sense. If we're not going for this, I can get rid of this card, right?
Yeah.
So I can play those.
Nope. You only need that and
The double. So that and a double.
no, because it's 1 less to play it.
Oh, okay.
I'm saying you only need that and the 1 any resource.
Got it. Okay, so there we go.
Yeah.
So that deals 3 damage. He's at 1. Hopefully that's not a bad place to be.
Actually, we could choose to flip him when he attacks you. Would we still get all the cards with retaliate?
Yeah, because they'd get dealt out, right? Then I will put a Soldier Serum in play. And am I holding foiled? It probably makes sense.
Yeah, I mean,
We don't really have to worry about that, do we? Unless we want to flip down. Give somebody an opportunity to flip down for a turn.
I mean, you could flip down right now, right?
No, I just flipped up.
Oh, okay.
I could stand up, but then what would I do? I could
Why don't you
flip
just
him.
put the helicarrier down?
Right, and hold. Oh, sorry, this should not be spent.
Right, so you could hold foiled and play the helicarrier.
And that makes sense, right?
I think so. Just in
no,
case.
unless what's he going to scheme if he draws something to scheme against you?
Right, I mean, I'm just thinking like, you know.
Okay.
you need-
Sounds good.
Oh, I gotta draw. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
All right. Interesting.
6. Shuffling.
Yeah, the
shuffling.
damage is possible. We'll have to see. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I played this a bunch, and it got to a point where you could do this. I think this is a little bit too much damage for these two characters. It's not too much for Captain Marvel. I need to draw heroic strikes.
Yep.
That's the big deal. If I can draw heroic strikes and we keep him stunned, then this is just damage we can take. But I am a bit of a madman. But it's just kind of reading the board and saying, what can we do? Plus, we have the option to turn down because this isn't going to be very high. So I could flip over next turn.
Right.
And then flip back up to deal all the damage. So that's an option. We don't have to just take the punches. All right. So we're adding 2 threat. Then we're flipping one of these cards, which is chaos. So you got to discard your top 5 cards, and each symbol adds 1 to that.
Oh, I was just shuffling, so...
Now we're all in on threat because we ain't getting rid of
5,
it.
you said?
Yeah. You got to look at the front side.
3?
3. That goes to 6. You've got them all over there now. Yeah, I'll just take them.
Yeah, go ahead. I've been shot from work, so I'm a little slow today.
All right. Then he is scheming against you, but he's confused.
So that's 2.
So then
He
we
adds
add 2, and we just let it happen. Then he's attacking me, and I don't have shield block. Am I letting Daredevil take it, or is that 2 damage I'm taking off the board? I'm just letting Daredevil take it, right? 1, 2, 3, 4 plus a flip? Yeah.
Yeah, no, because
Okay.
if you let him hit you, you're going to flip
pops,
him
yeah.
with retaliate, and we get more
There you go.
cards. So.
7. So good job, Daredevil. And then I'll let Madam Hydra hit me for 2. I just got to take that. Is it worth blocking with all that retaliate?
Problem is now if you,
Get attacked again?
if he draws an attack card, that would be the only problem.
I could block, though.
Yeah.
If he draws an attack card, I'm at 7. I'm in similar boat.
Okay.
Does that make the most sense, or should I block because I can?
Yeah, live on the edge.
Okay. I mean, I probably have a card I could discard. These are all free. So I have a card I could use to stand back up. I'll block.
All right. He's
She
doing
doesn't
it.
take the damage.
He's doing it. You
I
just
can give
cost
this to
us
you.
2 4 damage. You did
It cost you 2 damage.
4. You lost Daredevil, and you now
Daredevil,
you
yeah.
know.
All right, that's that, right? So cards.
Yeah.
So 1 here, acceleration token, shuffle. Woo!
Oh man, this is ugly.
It is, but it's doable. I'm worried. I mean, I think you have enough of the retaliates because you can do 5 and 10 damage at a time. I do
Right.
2 damage.
Right?
at a time.
Yeah. The retaliate doesn't bother me because I'm doing big chunky damage.
Right, and then I mean, I think you can take the damage from him. I'll probably flip down to add her threat.
Yep. Problem is, we only have 2 turns
Oh yeah,
because of that
totally.
scheme.
All right, and then I get a card. You get a card. I get a card.
Let's see what we get here.
Surge.
Yep.
Oh no.
Double surge.
Brutal. What's that? 6 cards now you're looking
Guard, retaliate 1.
Ooh.
Place 2 threat on each scheme in play.
at? That's life.
Another one of these guys with toughness and 4 threat on each side scheme. What a master plan.
What did we just add? 6 to each one?
Yep.
Yeah.
Where's Spider-Man when you need him?
In my deck. Even he, though, only removes 6 in this, right? All right. An Exo Soldier. Give Red Skull a tough status card. He attacks you.
Hey, we said that would happen.
Do I have any options here? You have no blockers, right?
No, I can't even block for you.
All right. So he's attacking for 4 plus 2 is 6.
You are still alive. Oh,
And he takes one.
No, you pop his top.
Oh, I pop his stuff. Nice. All right. So I can't hit him at all because I can't retaliate. And these all have tough, so even if I shield toss, all I do is get rid of those.
Oh.
So Fearless Determination, draw a card. I've got a downtime. I can put Quake out. So here's Quake. I can stand back up. Play downtime. Flip and heal, right? Oh, Quake would have been one cheaper. Do you have an ally in your hand?
No. Yes.
Okay, so yours will be cheaper.
And actually, it's actually very good to have, so.
I will heal for 5. What do you need? That
He's got
gun?
guard, so, I mean, that's kind of annoying.
What are you going to do? Are you going to use this to get rid of your guard?
I don't know. I mean, I have Spider-Woman, which confuses Red Skull, so I feel like I'm going to play her. I have a blast.
So you could do her plus a blast.
Yeah.
I could hit him, she'd be dead. Or I could hit and flip him.
I don't know that we can handle him flipped right now, but there's nothing to it but to do it, right?
I think so, as long as you can get rid of this.
I should be able to at some point, right?
If I play Quake, the discount is spent. Okay. Gotcha. Because that was already the first ally for that turn.
Well, you just have to play her before you.
Yeah, I would play her afterward, and then I could save a card, right? So I can put a Skilled Investigator out.
Which isn't going to help, right? Did you use your helicarrier yet?
No, so it's all you.
So I could use your helicarrier, okay.
So I guess I give you a Skilled Investigator in case something makes sense.
Okay. We're screwed.
So what am I doing? Am I putting 2 damage or am I flipping him? I'm probably flipping him.
If you flip him, I think we're dead.
Why? Because of 2 extra encounter cards?
Plus these 2. Plus I already got this out in front of me. Don't forget there's 2 of these in front of me.
Yep.
You got those 2 in front of you. I mean, you're adding 4, 7 plus a flip. And we're already at 6. That's 13.
So I've got a
14,
foiled.
15, 16.
And you were going to confuse him?
Yes, which helps.
So I could use her to get rid of 1 threat.
But here's the thing.
Oh,
when
I can't.
Right, exactly, because of this. And then when I flip over, I'm getting attacked for, well, if I kill them, I'm getting attacked for 4 plus his.
Aren't you going to have an ally in front of you?
For him, yeah, so I'll still take their 4.
So here's the thing. If I attack, I can block for you with Quake.
Okay.
Oh, no, he has Retaliate. She's dead.
They both have it. She's dead no matter what she does.
Unless, yeah.
Problem is doing 6 to that is hard. If you do 2 to him, I could Photonic Blast him for 5.
Right. Does that make the most sense?
I think so. Sorry that took so long to decide, people. We're dealing with some issues here. So now it's my go?
Yeah.
First thing I'm going to do is give myself a card draw. Yay. Oh, there's nothing I need.
Yeah, you're right. It's hard to keep that threat. I mean, you have to confuse him. Is step 1, right?
Now the question is, do I heal?
To take the 4 damage? I mean, her attack for 2 or work for 2 is not a big deal.
Right, especially her attack for 2 is going to get retaliated. It doesn't seem like a good trade-off.
Right.
So
You also, when you flip, you can heal by
gonna
getting
be-
rid
I'm
of the
going to be
cards.
at max health anyways, so. Which am I still
Did
allowed
you take
to
your
use
own
that?
card draw?
I did.
And you got a helicarrier from me.
Yep, and a helicarrier from me. I have both helicarriers. I don't think they stack though, right? Or do they?
They'd have to be used 1 at a time.
Right, I can't reduce.
Oh, I don't see why not. Choose a player. I choose you. Your next card is -1. You just can't make a 1 card less than 0.
Right.
Yeah, I always forget that Quake thing. All those rules, they're totally fine rules. It's just they're just funny trying to keep them all together. I'm going to get another encounter card, too.
Think for a second here.
I think you just need to get as many allies out or just do max damage to him.
Right. Yeah, the problem is I have a crap hand.
Gotcha. Well, don't have a crap hand.
I think the first thing I'm going to do is use my Avengers Tower plus your Helicarrier and my Helicarrier to play Spy. That's why, yeah.
Yep.
And confuse her. Okay? Confuse him. So that's good.
Yeah, I mean, if your health is up, you can just take these punches.
Right, I think I'm going to heal to full. Then flip.
And you could also cycle. Oh, you can't now. You're at max health, so you can't cycle.
It's okay. Don't want to waste the resources because I want to take an energy resource. That's 1, 2, 3 to play a Photonic Blast, killing him.
Which will not retaliate against you.
Right, and I get to draw a card. I guess at this point I could put 2 on this, or I could get this out and put 1 on there and have it for next turn, which seems like the best play to do. So I'll put another 1 here. I still have.
Interesting. So we did 0 damage to him? Or are you going to hit him?
Well, that's the question.
You can't because you block. That's your blocker, or
That's
you're
my
just gonna
blocker. I think we take this last turn of not getting his extra cards and try to kill him next turn.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think we're going to last.
We just got to survive this turn.
And then we're going to deal 41 damage?
I mean, I already got a partial build here, right? The problem was that guy in front of me just had guard. That sucks because I would have loved to have not had to do that, but...
I mean, you could hit him with Spider-Woman, but it just doesn't get you anywhere because you're going to block with Spider-Woman.
Exactly.
Okay.
I just don't see what the point is of flipping him right now and getting those extra cards.
Yeah, I'm just thinking more damage, but I guess then you don't have a blocker, so... I don't know what we're going to do with Threat, but yeah, we just see if we can do that damage in a turn, so... All right, I'm getting another encounter card.
Well, foiled still works.
Yep.
So you can still foil to protect.
Yeah, if he schemes.
Yeah.
Yep. We shall see.
I need a lot of lightning bolts and another energy channel.
Steve says it's now or never, and we waited, so we'll see.
Oh my God.
I drew 2 foils. I drew no heroic strikes.
And I drew a crappy hand as well. Oh my God, this
What
is
a plan.
awful.
What a plan.
Ugh.
All right. I did draw a van, which could buy us a turn, but probably not. All right, so he's going to go add here and add 3.
Wow.
Then he's going to draw another card here, which is the Sleeper.
Did we get one that we can get a benefit from?
Nah. We drew the Sleeper. So the Sleeper is now in front of me, correct? I'm the first player. With another tough card. We have no piercing. Feels like an issue. All right. Then he's...
I feel like I should just play her aggression, and we'd be fine. A little extra
Should be
damage
true.
boost.
Although you had a lot of those. It was over when we drew into Master's Plan and couldn't get rid of these.
Yeah, that hurt.
Yeah, I know. And it's funny how I skipped Spycraft and I could have had it, but there's so many things. It's tricky. Okay, so I don't think it's over yet. So then he's going to scheme against me, confused. Then I'm adding 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And she's adding 2 here as if it matters. Right?
Yep.
And then he's attacking you.
Yep.
And you're blocking.
Yep. And then I'm taking 4.
And that's for a lot. And then you'll take 4. And then card, 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 card. Yeah, the sleeper is going to be impossible for me to get through, though.
Does he have guard?
Yeah. Guard, retaliate, toughness. Wild Run. Discard a random card from your hand. Oh, and it's the van. And Hydra Soldier. And Caught Off Guard. Get rid of an upgrade, so I will get rid of my downtime.
I get a bitter rival, exhaust a character you control for each side scheme. Well, I only have 1. Kang's Chosen. Incite 1. And then let's get a temporal minion. So put 1 on there.
Okay. This is at 15. Yeah, Steve's saying he had suggested double aggression. Just go all in. Could do it. We could try the She-Hulk, Captain Marvel bop.
Well, I just think this, based on what's going on with all the toughness and everything else, her being aggression would have been a little...
But for double aggression, you'd have to go get your cards.
Oh, I didn't think we needed double aggression, but
Well, that was what Steve was suggesting. So
I think if you stayed like that, Relentless Assault's lightning bolts and it blows through these minions and hits him, which is kind of...
Yeah, I don't know how we'd get rid of all the threat.
Well, I'm not helping with that too much.
True. You did in the beginning with all those allies.
Yeah, true.
So there's that.
Well, we made it through.
All right, pass to you.
All right. Well, let's see what we can do here.
I mean, I've got 2 guards, so maybe I die. Maybe I can find my helmet.
Are you on his side? You are. So I'm going to Helicarrier for myself. You, Steve. I'm going to play a free Squirrel Girl to get rid of all these freaking toughnesses and pop Red Skull. Because you've been dying to pop Red Skull.
All right, then who takes the damage here? She cannot take damage. They don't take damage. Did he have a toughness?
Yep.
All right. Red Skull flips to the
Flips.
other one. So now he's got 40 health.
That's it?
Yeah, I know.
Do you have Nick in your discard pile now?
No, I've got 2 cards in my discard pile.
Oh, man. I have 2 make the calls and 2 powers of leadership. So I could make the call.
I can't believe how dead I am on my turn, or on his turn. 2, 4, 6, 8, 11, 12, 13. I guess, oh no, I'm second player, so that's good, because if I died, but that's the thing, when I die, they're all going to go to you.
Oh,
Yeah, it's funny. I had tried
I have
this
this?
a bunch of combinations, and I was able
What
to
is
beat
this?
it even though it was tough. That's from flipping Red Skull.
Oh, okay.
So I thought, I thought we'd do okay, but yeah, these
Well, let's
double
do-
Legions of Hydra, I thought is where it was really
Let's
tough.
do 10
Just
damage
not being able to get rid of that.
to Red Skull.
All right, he's down to 30. And you take 1.
Yep. I'm going to make the call for Goliath.
Okay.
Using the power of leadership twice. Goliath is going to use his ability to get +4 attack and hit Red Skull for 5. He'll be
At
dead
25.
At the end of the turn. I will flip.
Oh, you're flipping?
And
What is your health?
7, and I'm going to give you.
Hold on. I can't do any damage.
Let me give you a card draw.
I have Sleeper and a Hydra Soldier in front of me.
So you can't do anything.
So there are options that I could stay flipped down
You think we could?
and foiled. You could block with Squirrel Girl. Can you take 5 plus a card flip? Not quite, huh?
Possibly, depending on the card
I
flip.
could also play Spider-Man to block for you. I don't know if that gives you a turn to do 25 damage next turn. That's going to be tough given that you have no energy
Right.
channel
Oh
in
god,
play.
yeah, no, I'm in. Well, especially if I don't flip down. Yeah. All right, I'll stay like this. See what happens.
Yeah, I mean, that's the question for me then.
I was just trying to give you a card draw to help out.
Right, I don't know what a card draw does. I mean, I'm dead if I flip over, right? We can't confuse him, so I guess we're dead. Even this doesn't help, right? Because he's going to add 3.
Yeah, but what if, let me ask a question.
That's going to go to 18.
If you play Spider-Man and remove 6,
Yep.
can Steve and I remove 1? Can you get the rest off popping this, which would give me
you
a card draw?
Is that enough to win
But
the
that
game?
also gets this off so that we could remove from there. But now is that too
Right.
late?
I think it's too late. So if I stay flipped down, I don't think double foiled helps because we add 3 plus 3 plus 3, right? We'd have to confuse.
Correct.
So you could stay up and I could flip down. I can also flip up and just die.
But
But you're going to get all these guards, which I think means you definitely can't win.
Right, but if I flip down and give you a card draw, you could draw a confuse, correct? How many do you have? 3.
1.
Yeah, I don't see it happening, Brant.
Okay. So I'll probably stay flipped down and hold my foiled, and we'll see if because that's going to go to 21, right? So then we have to see where it goes from there. Oh no, goodness gracious. Never mind. I'm thinking it's just this, but it's all that, isn't it?
Which is why I was saying you have to flip, right?
Should we just call it, or do you want to see it?
Here's what I want to see.
Okay, you want to flip down?
I want to flip down and give you a card draw.
Shield toss. Okay. So if I shield toss 5 times, and they are so many people with 5 health.
Oh, hang
right?
on. I still haven't finished. You drew a shield toss, which I know. I'll do 1 damage to this.
No, that's not helpful.
Well, because your shield toss, we get rid of all of those.
No, that does 4 damage.
Oh, I thought it did 5. Well, I got to put a damage somewhere. Where's the most sense to put it?
I guess the sleeper.
Because I can't do it on him, because then I'd lose her as a blocker for you.
So then, I mean, I can hit 1, 2, 3 things. I could kill something else if I attack. If I hit 4 things, and I'd have a card to stand up. I have no idea if this is useful. The only thing I do is put a skilled investigator, and I get to draw a card.
You got to save the foiled, though, right?
Okay. So I try hitting 4 things or 3 things. I mean, 1, 2, 3 makes the most sense, right? Or am I getting rid of things that add threat? I don't know. This is crazy. My shield is in my hand. So then I...
Hey, what was that guy doing there?
this didn't help, right? Because I just killed 3 things. Just
made you
for the
feel
card.
good.
Yeah. So I don't know. I put my shield back down and attack Red Skull
did you
for
hit
2.
Sure, but why don't you attack Red Skull for 6? Why don't you have? Did you not want to?
6?
Well, didn't you want to shield toss him as well?
No, because isn't it simultaneous? So I would deal 4 damage, but I can't because I have guards in front of me.
It's an interesting rule because it's really not simultaneous. But I guess for game mechanics it is. But you know
Right.
the shield bounces from things, so you want Red Skull to be the last thing you hit.
All right, draw back up,
Oh, I get 6 cards this way.
and we add 3. This is at.
Oh God, that's the hand I've been waiting for.
This is
Energy
at
channel
18.
and photonic blasts.
Then we add this.
Oh, I was discarding.
which has 4 on it. Gives us another card.
Dead.
Then he attacks you.
Nope.
No, he schemes for 3, 4, 5. I drop a foiled, so it's only 3. So this goes to 21. I don't know, 21?
And then 5 plus a draw.
Right, yeah. We're done.
So I just think we need...
More damage?
Yeah.
You don't think I should be aggression because we need somebody to get rid of threat?
You got to do some threat removal. I mean, you could try to power damage through this, but...
Yeah. I'm telling you, Legions of Hydra, Madame Hydra, it's brutal. Because we drew 2 of them. Once we got rid of her, it came back out. So maybe we should have just left her out like we deal, but it's tough.
Well, because the problem is you're dealing with... You're getting rid of this card, then getting rid of her, then she comes back out.
Right.
So almost like MODOK, do you let Madame Hydra stay out and just deal with her? Because the next Legion of Hydra that comes out is irrelevant.
Right. And then all his little cards, nothing's that bad, right? But they're like super, like 2 threat, another tough, a retaliate. They're all these little things that you don't want to deal with.
I felt like we were in good shape for a bit, and then it just went.
Yeah, I actually thought we got it under control. I thought we were in pretty good spot again, and yeah, then it just really. Well, when we couldn't flip him and we couldn't get that damage built up, I never drew heroic strikes again. That would have been a big deal to be able to stun him.
Right.
Right, and I just never drew another heroic strike, so that was tricky.
All right, well, give me your aggression cards. I'll throw aggression together quick, and let's go right back at it. Because I think your cap deck is fine.
How did we get rid of her the first time without getting rid of the side scheme? Oh, we got rid of the side scheme and got rid of her, and then we immediately drew the side scheme again, because there's 2 of them. So there's 2 Legions of Hydra. Yeah. So, yeah, we got rid of one and got rid of her, and then the next one came out, and that was kind of silly of us. We probably should have just left her on the table and not dealt with it. You want me to beat Justice again?
I think that's fine.
Oh, and it was super disheartening when this popped. Because that added the next side scheme. Had we been able to keep that under control.
You can take those.
All right. Back to level 2 you go. And we're going to try one more time here. Let me know if you need any neutral cards.
Shouldn't.
Basic cards. Oh, I said I would try to fix the camera, huh? All right. Let me try to unplug it and plug it back in.
Does that look better?
Not really, huh?
Let me go to the restroom.
All right, Brain's going to the restroom. I'm going aggression, and I'm going some piercing strikes with a lot of lightning bolts for Captain Marvel. See if that works. I got to count it. $42 seems reasonable. Not sure that there's anything in here I really need to get rid of. I think we're going to try to burn through them a little quicker. So I think Brant can use his justice to keep the early schemes down, but I don't think we can keep playing that game. I think we keep those schemes down for a few turns, pile some damage on, and flip them pretty quickly. So I think he starts at 32, correct? Yes, 32. Oh, we'll see how it works. Oh, look, the first card we'll draw this game will be, why can't I think of it? Shadows of the Past. That's my guess. That's what always happens to us when we think we're ready. Well, Shadows of the Past at turn 1.
That would happen.
I'm just predicting that we'll Shadows of the Past turn 1 now that we're in a position to feel like we're better, now that we've practiced,
Right.
done a practice run of it and whatnot,
I don't think that camera's any better. Should I take one shot at unplugging the cable?
I don't think it looks that bad, Brant.
No?
No.
It's all green to me.
Part of it's the playmat being green. I think that throws your eyes for a loop, but maybe I'm wrong on
we
that.
only have one light.
Yeah.
All right. I'll let it be.
Let it be. I just took cards I liked, put them in,
Uh-oh.
counted. It was 42. I was
Is
like,
it
perfect.
like Piercing Strike?
Why would I put Piercing Strike
I
in?
don't know. That would be crazy. That would only be if there was a lot of cards that had tough.
Yeah, I don't think there are there?
Apparently not. All right. Here we go. It is nice having that. Sorry. I was going to say, it's nice having that box with all my cards organized, and I realized that's a super stinger to you. But I just meant
They said
easy
it
to
shipped,
find things.
so I'm hoping.
Yeah. In terms
And then
of
I
that.
read the thing that was ordered for me, and I realized it doesn't have all the dividers. Those are separate. So I reordered the dividers.
no.
So I'm probably going to get the box in without the dividers for a bit, and that's going to also aggravate me. So.
Yeah, can I play Miss Marvel Justice?
I thought you liked Cap. But then you're not going to do much damage. I thought we're trying to plow through this with some
Well, I can
damage.
do 10 damage.
Yeah, but he's got Heroic Strike, and he's got Shield Toss, no?
That's only 10 damage.
All right. I mean, I was thinking we weren't as worried about threat because we're trying to burn down quicker. We're just worried about early little
Yeah,
threat.
it's just I don't have you removing threat anymore. There was a turn you removed a bunch with your allies and stuff.
And I still have some allies.
All right.
Up to you. Let's try this. If this doesn't work, then we can go Captain Marvel with Miss Marvel.
All right.
No relation, by the way.
Yeah. Yeah, Miss Marvel Justice does start
There's
to
always
feel
been-
her injustice is unbelievable because that clear the area and you get to draw a card is unbelievable.
But it's always been interesting to me because there's a Captain Marvel in DC.
What?
Shazam's actual name is Captain Marvel.
Oh, are you serious?
It's not Shazam. In the movie, they call it Shazam. Shazam is the wizard's name that gives him the power.
Interesting. Okay.
So in the comics,
They couldn't use his name then?
I don't know why in the movie. Yeah, I don't know, but I know in the comics because even like in the DC game I play, Injustice Among Us, he's Captain Marvel.
Okay.
And I've always laughed like, oh, there's a Captain Marvel character in DC. But
Do I get rid of my other power of justice because I can't use it? It's like I get rid of it and then I draw a justice here. I could get rid of
Steve's like Shazam, too confusing. Yeah, the movie really never explained that. The movie was, I thought, probably one of the better DC movies that has ever been put out.
Yeah, it was pretty good.
It was so.
I did watch it.
It was a
was
good
humorous,
level
yeah.
of comedic relief.
Are you first or am I first?
You've always been first. I have 2 powers of aggression. This is what scares me. And no aggression cards in my hand.
Yeah. Oh, you're going with your pay for that. That's your plan.
Well, it's lightning bolts and it's decent thwart.
Yeah. Well, we could just attack this one, so I don't think you need to hold that one.
Say that again.
We can just attack this.
Right. Question is, do I hold the helicarrier?
Yeah, I think it's fine. I mean, you're going to either play it now or you're never going to play it, right? The earlier you
Right.
get it, the better. Oof. All right. Okay.
And I'll have a card draw.
All right. Oh, Quake is cheaper, huh? Darn it. I didn't need to even keep any of these. All right, so I can play Quake for 1. I'll just play this. Kind of wasted it, but it's life. Then I can put Fallout out. Put my shield out. And play a Skilled Investigator on you.
I
More
would
cards for you,
think
the better.
More cards for me, the better.
Then I will flip. I will thwart for 2. I guess the only question is, do I I guess nothing makes sense, huh? I want to put that out. That's better than me getting up and thwarting for 2, right? If I don't put my shield out, but I want my shield, right? Shield toss, shield block.
If you don't play that, we could actually get rid of that this turn.
Unless you
right?
attack it for 2.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Don't we want to get rid of that?
Yeah, because I can attack it for 2 with Quake. Because when a character attacks us, they can use that instead, right? And then you could get rid of it.
Perfect.
Or I could not play this, but
Well, that's
it makes more sense. You get rid of it, then you get a card draw, right?
Yep, that's fine. All right, my go. Draw a card. Please.
Oh, thank you, Randy. We're on take 2
God,
of
what is
this.
with these
Oh, look it. I didn't go to the table. Sorry, everybody. There we are.
God Almighty.
So yeah, Captain America Justice and Captain Marvel Aggression against Red Skull Expert with Anachronauts and with Legions of Hydra. It's not easy, but it's not as impossible as it seems, although we lost the first game here.
First thing I will do is attack or thwart. Either way, doesn't matter, right?
Yep.
Which lets me draw a card.
Yep. Is this removed from the game?
Jesus, you gotta be kidding me.
Nope. So then he takes 4 damage. Did we ever reset him? Oh, you did.
Yep.
So it's raining here in Connecticut, and it's supposed to turn to snow overnight. It's our first snow. So, yes, New England can get snow in October. We actually had a famous storm. What was that, 2012? And we got like 1.5 feet of snow. It didn't last even through the weekend, but it knocked down so many trees. We were out of power for 12 days. So that was a crazy storm we had way back. But it's just a cold rain right now. It's just brutal. And we have a tin roof here, so I can hear it coming through
I'm
on the
going to
roof.
photonic blast him for 5.
All right, he's down to
Draw a
23.
card. And I drew a double.
Yeah, so this time I got to keep heroic strikes and everything, right?
So this is so annoying. I have 3 doubles.
So you got to put one of them in play.
I have the 6 resources, but unfortunately I can't split it. So
And
it's
you don't have any damage because he doesn't have retaliate? Because you could cycle one otherwise.
right.
Well, you can hold one to be a resource for next turn.
I guess I'm technically better off
Yeah,
holding
yeah.
that.
You going to deal the damage or hold it?
I was just thinking with all the toughnesses and allies that come out, what do you think?
I mean, you could use one.
There's one on him.
Since we're trying to beat him down quicker.
Is that 21? Oh, don't we get to start the game?
Ooh, yeah, good call. Thanks.
Is that shuffled? Do we know?
I shuffled it.
Okay.
All right, I drew my 1 concussive blow.
I drew crap on top of crap on top of crap.
But you'll take damage and you can cycle it.
Yay.
All right. We're going there. We're adding 2 threats. See, I can't follow this little system.
It's not that complicated.
1/4 inch of snow in Kansas. I
Well,
have
we're
a friend who
supposed to
lives
be
in
getting
Kansas.
snow tomorrow.
Yeah, I don't think it's going to be enough to disrupt anything, but
No, I don't think so.
be snowy. All right, now he is attacking me. Nope, now he's flipping this, which is the sleeper. All right, now he's attacking me for 2, plus a card draw.
Yep.
Am I just taking it?
I think so, and he's going to get retaliated against, right?
All right.
4.
I am down to 7.
And then the sleeper attacks you.
For 3, am I blocking with Quake?
Or cap, because then you get rid of the tough and you take no damage, right?
Okay.
And you keep Quake out to...
Yep. All right. And then he's attacking you.
He is.
Now you want me to block with Quake?
Nothing I can... Well, no, I'm just going to take it.
Okay.
Give him tough, and he gets another boost. Just 1 more. So he attacks me for 3 total. That's no big deal.
And card. Hydro X Soldier, Hydro Exa Soldier.
Hydra Soldier. This game sucks. Why do we play this game? I mean, I guess that's not terrible, but darn. So if we kill the sleeper awaken goes away and I draw a card?
Yes.
Interesting. In my first
Yeah, if
player
you got
now.
5 damage. I have a Heroic Strike. I could kill him with that, but we would lose the stun.
You forget you had it?
Yeah.
You suck.
Should I just take it back? Would I take 4 damage? It's just one of those things, right? Like, it's not that big a deal.
Well, you wouldn't have even blocked.
I blocked him.
Oh, right.
So that's your challenge, people out there. Matt, Randy, Steve. This is it. Red Skull with Legions of Hydra and with, what's the other one? Anachronauts. So try that one out. It's a good one for Marvel Champions Playtime group to try. You know, he could only have 3 allies. You should be able to have 3 minions.
Nice. Let's... Do I Piercing Strike Red Skull or the Hydra Exo Soldiers?
Yeah, it's a lot of damage to still do, right? We got 60 damage we still have to do. He's at 20, is that correct?
Yeah, so let's Piercing
So I guess
Strike
we got to start getting rid of them.
one of them and tag team him to death.
Piercing Strike does 3?
Yep.
Sorry. Lefty
Good.
tap.
I mean, look at this. I mean, I'm drawing all my resources when I don't need them. I'll play another tag team.
Yeah, I know. I forgot to play the... I don't play Cap at all. Larry used to play Cap a lot, so I never did. And then Larry stopped playing with Cap, and I just haven't.
2 damage on the sleeper. I'll use my double resource to heal 1.
Okay.
Which lets me draw a card. Gets me Spider-Woman, which is good for next turn. And then... two more damage to the sleeper.
So you don't need to... I can do 4 damage and remove 2 threat. I also have a Heroic Strike if you do no damage, so you could do 2 and 2 if you want. And I could just Heroic Strike him.
He takes 10 damage.
Oh.
So I should do 2 to him, right? Okay.
5 per player. I'm thinking 5.
Brain, I'm like, what does he keep talking about this
Yeah.
heroic strike? That only gets him halfway there.
Oh my gosh.
Then I'm going to flip down
Thank you.
and give you a card draw.
Okay.
You may draw a card, sir.
Thank you. All right. So I can't.
So now you can put followed on that.
I can't. I don't have resources. I
Oh,
put
why
followed.
don't
I don't
why
have
you
enough
have
to play Heroic
resources?
Strike.
What's the matter with you? I just gave you a card draw.
I didn't draw any double resources. So I mean, I think it's Heroic Strike unless I don't see any other way to deal it down. I could deal 2, and then I could deal 4 with Stealth Strike, and instead of getting the stun, I could remove 2 threat. Is that better?
Does that let you play followed?
Nope. But I could attack here with Quake and then Stealth Strike and get rid of 2 threat. Or I Heroic Strike and I stun him and kill him. Right?
What's Concussive Blow do?
I could also I could deal 3 damage and confuse him.
Okay, yeah, so...
So I think I deal 2, and then I do Stealth Strike. So these are both dead. You get to draw a card.
the energy channel that I needed when I had all these energy resources.
So I can stand up, and I can deal 2 damage here, or get rid of the 2
Save
threat.
the heroic strike.
Did I just do that? Did I just play Stealth Strike?
Yeah. Save the heroic strike for next turn.
And
I think
flip?
those are the kind of things we need to do to protect ourselves. You know what I mean? Like,
Okay. And
because
flip?
that's 6 damage. Why waste it? He's not going to pop that to 16 on 1 turn, right? We hope.
Of course not. All right. I got Spider-Man, so that will remove one that comes into play. Could be good. All right, so he's adding 2 here. Oh, do we both flip down?
Yep. That's
3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, plus 2 flips.
I mean, I would stay on. I mean, you had 11 life, but you decide what you want to do.
I drew already, though. How do I do that?
I'll just shuffle your hand and put 1. I wouldn't shuffle your deck. Those were the 6 cards. Just put a random 1 back. No reason.
I don't even remember looking at my hand, so. Put it on top?
Yeah. I mean, that's the next 6 cards.
All right. Oh, good thing I didn't get rid of Heroic Strike.
Yeah, well, that's the card we saved. Right.
All right, we're doing okay. We're a little tired, but we're
a
doing
mess.
okay.
We're a mess.
All right, so
all right.
he's adding 2 there. Then he's flipping
game.
this card, which is the Necronauts one. That's just a healthy 6 and a card flip.
And
The part that's rough, right, is the card flip comes immediately. Oh, it's rough. All right, then he is scheming against you.
Yep, for 3.
4, and he
5,
gets a tough
6.
status card.
So he already has it, so just add 6.
Okay, so this goes to 8. Then he's attacking me, and I'm blocking.
Block. I mean, there's no reason not to at this point.
1, 2.
Get rid of his stuff.
Discard a random card. 3, 4, 5.
So you only take 2.
So I take 2. And then I get attack for 2 here and knock the tough off of this soldier.
I'll tell you, the Anachronauts is tough because all their boosts are nasty.
Yeah, they're brutal. And then card, card, card. But it's only 3 cards.
So can I get more guards in front of me so I can't do damage? Hey, the villain schemes. Thank God you didn't go to...
3, give the enemy 2 more boost cards.
They're trying.
7, 15. Wow.
You know what's going to happen?
Not this
We're
crazy.
We're going to get an Incite. Watch.
Yeah, that's right.
Madam Hydra. All right.
Okay. It's tight.
I'm flipping the table, people. Come on, it was at 0.
Oh my gosh.
How did it get to 16? Oh, do you have foiled? Because Brant never looks at his cards.
Nope.
Oh my God.
Was it at 0? Did I?
It was at 0.
0.
Brant. It was at
1,
0.
2, 3, 4, 5. What did he draw against you? 6, 7. Then we just drew another advance with 2 boosts. Right? So again, it was that.
And how did he get to 2 boosts? It was the Anachronauts.
Anachronauts lady.
I'm telling you, Anachronauts is so much harder than if this was MODOK.
Yeah.
Because
All
MODOK,
right.
you just deal with MODOK. Oh, this is brutal.
All right, so this flips.
It's like a turn 2.
Reveal another card from here. That one we can shuffle cards back into our deck. We get rid of it, which is decent.
That was
Is it
way
2?
too early to happen.
And then I've got to discard until I get an Anachronauts, and I put them in front of me.
Or you mean a temporal?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think they're only Anachronaut minions, though.
Well, no, I mean, they're not called Anachronauts.
Discard an ally or support you control. Hey, I don't have any allies or supports. We did it. All right. I can't afford Spider-Man unless I flip down. If I flip down, I could play Spider-Man and get rid of one of these.
Which is pretty good because I would draw a card.
I can Heroic Strike. Am I? Okay. Is Heroic Strike any better? I mean, I'm going to add 3 threat here if I flip down.
Oh, people, this got ugly quick.
I mean, I can deal 2 damage with him, but that's all I got. So I mean, it's that or I don't know. I'll just try it. I mean, it's it's maximizing Spider-Man, right? Which one do I get rid of? The one that gives us a bonus and +1, or the one that gives us a card?
Get rid of the one that gives us a card.
But we have to shuffle all them back in.
Say what?
Shuffle all the temporal cards
There's none,
back.
right?
Didn't we just draw a whole bunch?
You were looking for one.
We drew them as boosts. Terminatrix, Wild Run. So we're shuffling 2 back in?
I guess. Sucks. This game sucks.
Tell us how you really feel, Larry. All right, then what am I doing for damage? It's really going to be up to how you're going to deal damage. I assume we're just leaving her in case we draw Legions of Hydra.
I think we're leaving
I could get
her.
rid of 2 here, and then you could get rid of this. I could do this so you can start to deal damage.
Yeah, but they only... Well, I'm not going to stay now. I was going to say they only scheme for 1.
I think that's my best spot, right?
Let's get rid of one of them.
Yeah, because you can't deal damage to the boss. Oh, man.
Oh, 1, 2, 3.
That's okay. I'm glad this is hard because that means people will go play it.
Okay, let's see what happens here. I'm aggravated now, so now my game face is on. Can I do 6? 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 Yes, I can. It's not what I'm supposed to do, but I can do it. Okay, let's kill him. Let's put 2 damage on him.
That's the thing, right? These add encounter cards. It just keeps coming.
You've already used...
You use this?
Yep, you've used your Steve Rogers, right?
Yep.
I'll just put you out for now, just to have you out. Get rid of... Play Nick, draw 3. 1, 2, 3. That's not what I wanted.
Yeah, we love Marvel Champions. I like finding things that we have to work our way through. I think our game's going down a little bit. We were really on our game. Over the summer we had played, and we beat Rhino Heroic 3 and some really crazy stuff. We were working on Claw with Doomsday Chair. That was like the one that Fantasy Flight had
2, 4, 6.
put on there.
Get rid of
And
this.
we beat Claw Heroic 1 with Doomsday Chair. We got Claw Heroic 2 with Doomsday Chair down to like 20 health left, 25 health was the best we had done. And then Rise of Red Skull came out. We were having a blast playing through that. We made the campaign last week. But yeah, I think it's the interesting thing about this game. For a while, I was enjoying like, what's the hardest thing I can do? And let me figure out what to do. But honestly, I'm happy to play. Like, oh, let's just play some expert villains and work our way through. And I'm having a lot of fun, like on Marvel Champions Playtime. Playing with 3 and 4 players is really fun. Getting that experience because I missed that. We did that all in the winter before COVID. We were playing with three pretty regularly at the store here.
I want to save that, though. I want to save that, though. I want to save that. I'm playing aggression, and I played 3 allies this turn. I never did that playing leadership.
2 damage left here.
I just start working on your guys for now.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if we're
Actually,
going
when
to
she
try to power
came
here.
into play, let's put 3 on him, and she'll attack to kill this guy.
Ah, there you go.
That makes more sense.
All right. All right.
Is that my phone somewhere?
Somewhere. I have a shield toss and a van.
I also got rid of that other scheme. So I also am doing
Oh, I
more
didn't
threat
see that.
removal.
Nice.
than-
You did it all.
Who
I
else
put
is-
Spider-Man out.
This amazingly is doing. I mean, I'm doing more with what I wanted to do with leadership, with
Did you
aggression.
get more triple resources? Is that why?
This.
Ah.
We got rid of 2 schemes that
Right,
turn,
right.
which was 2 card draws. Plus, I had her card draw.
Yeah,
I play
she's so
Nick.
good with card draw.
I
Like,
play Nick to draw 3 more cards.
for whatever
so-
reason, she feeds off of card draw because she just gets way better cards that let her get more cards. Very good. Okay. So we ready everything. I draw 6. I don't know. I don't have much.
I have a photonic blast. You'll pay for that. So when he attacks me, I could pop
Yeah, you
whatever
did.
new scheme comes
Got
out.
this confused. You did a good job. Man, both times that thing flipped into the second scheme. If we just kept that under
When it
control.
shouldn't have.
Yeah, but I mean, yeah, it was at 0.
All right, so he adds 2 to it.
Yeah, I got the 2. Then he's adding a new one of these.
Yeah.
Prison camps. So that one's good. That's a lot better than Legions of Hydra. Then he is scheming against me, but he's confused.
Yep.
And then adding 3 for these. So that's at 7. Then he's attacking you,
Yep, I'll take it.
not Nick.
Nope.
Okay. You're taking it attached to Red Skull. So would that be immediate? He's either attacking you for 2 or 3. I don't know. I assume it's supposed to be immediate, but I don't know if you calculate before or
I would
after.
think so.
So you take 3.
Yeah, and you'll pay for that to remove 3 thwart from that.
Nice. And then Madame Hydra's attacking you for 2. Is that Nick
Nick
Fury?
will take that. Yep.
Okay. And then card. Ooh, we didn't see that. You didn't get that. Man out of time. So I can discard half the cards in my hand, or I can exhaust Steve Rogers.
Ready?
Mm-hmm. Somebody really wants to reach you.
Now he's going to attack me.
With 2 boost cards.
Yep.
Valkyrie, Spider-Woman.
Spider-Woman is the most likely choice there. Wait, there's no, Valkyrie is.
3. Exhaust a character you control.
Who should I exhaust?
Probably Spider-Woman.
Because I looked at this.
Yeah.
So you think Spider-Woman.
Mhm.
Okay.
You getting
Quick
attacked?
strike. And he gains piercing.
So you get
So
attacked
just
for
take
2.
That's fine.
Okay. Still alive. This is gone.
All right, let me just take this real quick. This must be really important.
Okay.
You're first anyways.
All right.
Hello?
I got you. All right. Larry had a call going over and over and over again. So what the heck do we need to do here? We stopped damaging him there. I've got the van. I've got followed. That would let me get Nick out. I can't use downtime, so I will put a followed on there. Then I will flip over.
That was 9 calls in 4 minutes.
Gotcha.
So I'm like, it's got to be important. And it was a high school kid wondering, my girls' volleyball team.
You're on here. Just be careful.
Yeah, if my if they could stay in the gym without adult supervision, or if the other coach had to stay with him. I'm
Gotcha.
like, ladies, come on, you have an adult. You need an adult. You know this. All right, what happened?
Okay. I played followed on this. So if I remove this, I could kill here. So I could stand up and then have Spider-Man and Cap get rid of this. Do you have any better way to do 3 threat removal? I don't have any even way to do 3 threat removal. That probably makes the most sense. We could also just, I could take damage and we could put it on him, but I don't think that makes any sense, right? Because Spider-Man could kill the soldier. I can shield toss, and I could kill this. And
I mean, you need to get rid of that prison camps. No
Okay.
2 ways about it.
all right. So I will do this.
Because I need to draw a card and you need to do 4 damage.
And
Did you get rid of the, or was that just a one-time thing with the strategist? Okay, it's just a one-time.
I was trying to figure out. Okay. Should I get rid of shield toss or the serum?
I mean, if you want to do, I mean, I could do the last to that and get an ally out if you want, and I can go get Hulk.
Is Hulk better than Nick?
Can I get it from anywhere? Yeah, I can get Nick. Never mind. I'll get Nick. Yeah, so you know what? Just use Spider-Man on that.
On this?
Yep. And then do it.
How are you going to get rid of one with yourself?
I'm just going to, yeah.
Okay. And then, so then should I shield toss a bunch of stuff down?
I think that makes sense.
Or should I put a super soldier serum out?
At this point, I would shield toss because this board's getting out of control quick.
Okay. 3 times? 2 times?
If you could do 3, that'd be great.
I would have the shield in my hand then. Does that matter?
I don't think so.
Okay. So 3 times, and we've got 4 damage here. Am I hitting her, or am I just ignoring her? 4 damage, 4 damage.
Yeah, I think that helps. Definitely get rid of Apocryphus.
All right, and then that will also deal 4 damage, but... So that's the thing, this 4 damage, but you could just do it here, I guess.
Right. I mean, unless that already had 3 on it, right?
Mm-hmm.
So no reason to. We'll just.
If I held a card, I would only kill 2 of them. I wouldn't kill this, but I could use that card to stand up.
Which would kill that.
Should I do that instead?
Yeah.
Leave this
fine.
out. Stand up. I mean, I guess it's the same thing, right? I hit this instead. So it's actually kind of the same.
Actually, the other way was better, right? Because that was gone. That was out with 2 life on it.
Yeah. Right. And then we could just decide where to do the 4 damage.
Because, yeah, you basically gave up 4 damage for 2 damage.
Right. I was trying to be more efficient, but that wasn't necessarily what we needed to do. And do you need me to get rid of the 2 threat, or should I use him to get rid of this? I think you need it, right? Because you don't have anything else. You could do 2 damage with this.
Correct. Yeah, I can get rid of that. I mean, here, you can call for an action now. Go ahead. Boom. That's gone. So, problem solved.
All right, so then you're going to be able to go get Nick.
Yeah. All right. Ready?
Mm-hmm.
All right. She pops that thing, which lets me draw a card and get Nick.
And deal 4 damage here?
No, I'm drawing 3 cards with Nick, right?
I had followed.
Oh, 4 damage. Do we want Hydra and hope we don't draw her, or no?
I don't think so. Because we haven't drawn either of them.
Yeah, 4 damage up there. And Nick will kill this. All right. So the board's clear, other than Hydra, which we're fine with leaving
We're
her
on
out.
the second scheme.
Right, which is scary.
We're both flipped up.
Get rid of those. 1, 2, 3 for Nick. All right.
Nothing. 3. Unless you didn't. Oh, had you drawn him, you could have relentless assault through, right? Oh, you put him on there. Okay.
Yeah.
Good.
Do
you want to flip down?
I want to flip down. I definitely want to flip down. I need the extra card draw.
Who do you want to draw a card now? I don't have any actions, but
2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So no matter what, I'm going through mine. So I'll draw it, and if it's nothing I like, I'll discard it. Oh,
nice. All right, so we ready? Yeah, Hulk is not the way. I agree.
I forgot I had Nick.
Larry's
I just
delusions.
I love Hulk. 5 damage.
This is the other
a
thing
turn.
I haven't gotten, because if I get this and then I can just discard a card, I can remove 6 threat a turn. It's just like kind of like a magic number
I
here.
don't even know if I have Hulk in here. You know what I like about Hulk is because of all the toughnesses I saw last
Lightning
time in this
bolts.
game.
Oh,
It's like,
pull
boom,
lightning
Hulk
bolts,
just gets rid
yeah.
of them all. But for some reason, I must not have seen your Hulk when I was going through.
look at now we're not drawing Legions of Hydra. So this is if we can get through this turn and control the board, then we can get to 2 turns, you know?
Can we flip him this turn? He's only at 12, right?
I don't know. We couldn't flip him when he's at 6, so or 1. So we'll have to see. All right. So now he is attacking you. You weren't first player. Did we never pass it? Oh, it's probably when you went to answer the phone, right?
Yeah.
So he's attacking me. Are we block? Who's blocking what?
Nick is.
Nick. Okay. So he's attacking for 2, 3, 4. Then he's
Scheme for
attacking.
me.
Oh, he's scheming against you.
Yep.
3. So
Plus
that's
2 more for Madam Hydra.
so 5. So that's at 14. So that's tricky.
So we're going to have to spend some effort on that.
Now I can put this heroic intuition and I can do what I said though, so that's good. Oh. I have a foiled. Did he draw? He drew a 0.
0.
Of course.
Our
All right.
luck is just
And then, oh, wait. It's a 4. He's got the gun.
Oh, yeah.
His Luger. All right, and then card. Death Hunt. The toughness. And Sir Rastin.
Incite 1, which hurt us last time. Then go to the top of the deck until you get a temporal. Maybe we're out of them. Nope.
There you go. You got one. Discard 1 random card from your hand.
Do that. Oh, family emergency. Look at that. I'm already flipped. I will just tap her. Exhaust her, I mean.
All right, and it's you.
Do I care about any of these? No. Oh, there is Hulk. I just didn't see him because he was in
Yeah.
my hand. All right. Okay. All right. Okay. All right. Okay. I don't know what to do. I'm going to draw a card.
I didn't have, when I played this, I did not have this reset of minions. That's what's real. Like, I just did not have that. I had it where it's like, oh gosh, all of a sudden there's 6 of them. Then we cleared the board, got them down. Then they came out, and I just took the damage, right? For 1 turn. I just said, okay, I'll just take the damage. But this is tough. We have all these minions. He's almost popped this. But yeah, this was just crazy. The turn this went from 0 to 16. It's like, there's nothing you could do. But I definitely think I could have more confuses. That might be a spot to start with.
All right, here we go. Here we go. Can I get Ariel? It's not the way I want to do this turn, but man, oh
Why do you want to be Ariel?
Crisis Interdiction?
Gotcha.
Only because in this one instance it makes sense, but maybe not. Oh, yeah. My hand, I have Photonic Blast, Hulk, Spider Girl, which is great for Madam Hydra just because we're not dealing with her anyways. I also can put 2 lightning on this and put him down to 2. I can flip him. I mean, literally can flip him right now.
So, I mean, you could do that, and then I could do Heroic Intuition and remove 6 here. I can't deal damage with this guy in front of me.
I mean, can you deal with all of that?
No. I can get rid of 6. Because I can do 3, 6. That's all I got. I got no build. I have nothing on the table. Oh, I guess I could get rid of 8. If we felt like this was more important, then...
Well, it's just that it lets me draw a card. That's not that
Right, but on
important.
on my turn... Oh, I guess you can
save
draw
an
actions.
Yeah. I had a loss here. So
You
many good
flipped?
options.
What did you play? You played the Alpha Flight Station?
Yeah.
And then drew 2 cards, and then what did you play?
Nothing. Remember, I lost a card because of Wild Run.
And did you draw your card with draw a card?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I used that to play that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Yeah, okay.
But -2 is 5. You're right, I didn't.
So you got to draw a card with Captain Marvel, right?
Yeah. That's where I was short 1. Okay. That helps a little bit.
I mean, this flipping him could be 10 plus 2. You got the Photonic Blast. I don't know what makes the most sense there. You could leave her to block. I mean, I don't know if this is an issue, him being in the way.
Put that at 5.
I think it's the point where we just leave this and I just work on that threat and you just deal damage.
I'm going to flip him.
Okay.
12 damage. Done thinking about it. Because the reason why I'm flipping him is because I'm going to keep doing damage to him.
He's at 40. And we each get a card.
Now the question is, do I play Hulk or Photonic Blast? I feel like I play Hulk and save Photonic Blast because Hulk can do 5 damage or can do 4 and get rid of that tough.
Okay.
And can block for me.
Sure.
So Hulk will attack Red Skull for 3. And 2 more.
35.
Or do you want that 2 elsewhere? No, we just want to be able to deal with everything we have, right?
I mean, I'm not going to be able to deal damage while this guy's here, but I could get rid of a ton of threat to let you keep dealing damage.
Yep, that's fine.
All right, so I will play Heroic Intuition. And then, am I putting up Endurance and just letting my shield go now because I don't need the Retaliate? So I'll block with Spider-Man after I get rid of 2 threat, right? I get rid of 3 threat. I stand up with foiled because I'm not going to flip down.
Yeah, I'd still play the shield only because if you draw
Shield block.
toss or shield block, either one, you're going to want it.
Play the shield, stand up, get rid of 3 more threat. That's 6, and then I just use Spider-Man to get rid of 2 more, right?
Yep.
This goes down to 8. Spider-Man's got 3, and that's my turn.
How much did you do?
8.
3, 6.
7, 8.
Should you have done the 6 here?
Why?
Because that extra card draw is huge, right? Because we're both on heroic side.
Is that big deal for you to get a card now?
No, I'm just thinking the extra card here is what's
okay.
scaring me.
Because
What do you
this won't
think?
pop? Because we're going to add 2 there. So it's going to go to, what is it at? 16?
It would need
All right.
6 more.
All right, yeah, we can do it this turn, and then next turn I just go all in, right?
Right.
Removing it. Sure.
I draw a card, not that it matters right now.
True Fearless Determination and a shield block.
I will take an action, though, with that card draw to heal.
Oh, nice.
And draw another card, so it is letting me cycle. Okay, that's fine. But why I'm untapping a face down card. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, that's
He's going to
awesome.
add 2 here to go to 16. He's going to flip here. That one helps us get rid of a minion. We still got a card draw, but this one. Attacking you for 2, 3, 4. So if you want, I can shield block myself and block for you with Spider-Man.
No, I'll take the 4 from him.
4, 5, 6, 7. Can you do that? How are you going to survive those?
I'm good.
Okay.
You'll pay for that and remove all of that and draw a card.
And you can get rid of a non-elite minion. And they're all elite.
Are you serious? Oh man, my plan was to get rid of one of those. So what? And to have less card draw, but that's fine. That's still gone.
You want to get rid of that or get rid of 7 there? Get rid of this?
Because that's a card draw and it's
all elite. Gosh. Okay. And then how are you taking the other 4? I have to block or Hulk has to block?
yeah. I was hoping.
You want Spider-Man to die?
No, I was hoping you would block one and I would just take the other one.
Okay. I'll block one of them, put a damage, and you'll take 2.
Yep.
All right, then he's attacking me. Spider-Man will block. Oh, wait, I have shield block. So he's attacking me for a bunch. And I have shield block.
Can I double you'll pay for that Probably not, right? You can't.
Yeah, you could.
Does that make sense? Because that would remove the 5 from there, and then I could flip down.
If you want.
Yeah, I'll do that. 5. I didn't know if you could do that. You'll pay for that's a pretty cool card in this deck against him.
What was that at? 16? And you got rid of 7? So it's at 9?
Yep. Okay. I got rid of 5 because it's a max of 5.
Okay.
Yep.
So it's at 16, so it should be at 11.
Yep.
Got it. Oh, that makes sense why you got rid of this one then. I was thinking, oh, you get rid of 7. All right,
Yeah,
then
no,
these
which
are
is 5.
attacking me, which probably isn't worth losing Spider-Man.
No, we need Spidey.
So I'll
We
do
need
this
Spidey.
and deal 1 here. Oh, now cards. Darn it. Acceleration.
Oh, man. We are just not having an easy time today.
It's like we got this under control, but the board.
But the luck, right? Like he flipped that first one in 1 turn with an insight.
Yeah. And I forgot this guy has to draw a card, so I actually take an extra one. He's villainous. And then where are we at with cards? It starts with you, me. Hey, just 2 cards each. Yeah, Red Skull doesn't seem hard in the campaign, but this is sure plenty hard.
Jared, okay, let's see what we're doing here. Am I first player?
Yep.
Surge, when revealed, exhaust your identity card. Now I can't even heal when I go down. Bitter Rival. Exhaust a character you control for each side. Oh, no side schemes.
Nice.
Awesome. And then guess what?
He attacks you.
Assault. He attacks me.
So that's got to be
Hulk or
Spider-Man.
Spider-Man?
Spider-Man, right? And Spider-Man's dead.
All right, you're up.
All right, Under Fire. Double Surge. Terminatrix attacks me for 2. Takes 1. Apocryphus makes me discard an ally or support I control. Ha! And Advance. So 3 plus 2 is 5, and that is back to 16. Nope, 4. That's 17.
Thank God I foiled it, otherwise it would have flipped. Because that would have been exactly 22 if I didn't. That's ridiculous.
All right, Fearless Determination. Got 2 Heroic Strikes.
Oh, it's just weird how this game is so under control with Red Skull and then out of the blue. Yeah, Steve does not like Hulk. He's like, Hulk is not the way.
Yeah. I got no ideas, Larry. I could stand and get rid of 3 here. I can Heroic Strike.
Got to get rid of as much threat as you can, right?
Yeah, and then there's no other cards I could play unless you give me a card draw. You didn't draw back up.
No, I did.
Oh my goodness gracious. Okay.
We're done. Oh
Man, this is tough.
I wish I had seen Red Skull before making the like early. Like you've played it a few times.
Right.
Like the Anachronauts is brutal. These guys are brutal. Brutal.
All right.
Tapping your guys and drawing extra boost cards. It is brutal.
So I will Heroic Strike this guy, and he's gone.
What'd you do?
I don't know. I Heroic Strike that guy.
Did you like that?
Or I can get rid of 4 threat. But I mean, I'm just going to take a beat down, right?
No, get rid of that guy. That's fine.
Okay. What is this?
I mean, Hulk could have got rid of that guy for you.
Well,
potentially.
Whatever. Like,
Right.
Take your pick. How many would you like to get rid of? I think we're just done, so I'm
My
trying not
turn?
to sit here all day. Except it's 1 card. You forgot to draw your hand.
Hang on, I'm going to flip.
All right.
I'm going to flip down. Hang on, I get to draw a card. You'd be surprised what I could do. Now I'm going to discard a card to draw 2. Oh, look at that. I can Photonic Blast, but except I'm not here. I can't heal, so you know what I'm going to do? Because this, Steve, this is for you. Hulk is going to get rid of Terminatrix by dealing 3 damage to him. Her. Then flipping a lightning bolt, killing me.
And me.
Well, you have 1 too.
Terminator.
Hulk!
Oh, hey, and 1 to Red Skull.
And 1 to Red Skull. And 1 to all these other characters.
Yeah, I did not get that beat down.
Oh.
I don't think I like Cap against him.
Hulk
Cap
smash,
Justice was just not
man.
where I wanted to be. I think Hulk or Cap Leadership, I think, would have just given me blockers and things.
Oh.
I also think the other big mistake I made now that I played this is
We
confusing.
never played a B-Cop, right?
Confusing is just so much better than foiled. So I should have just had 3 of those concussive blows in. I don't need the beat cop. That could be an option too. I could stay flipped or something early on.
Oh, that was fun.
And
You know
these
what though?
guys were
That was
just
the
a
most fun I've had in a long time.
nightmare.
Because that game was ridiculous. We were under control. The
Yeah.
unluckiness, and then how about the ending? Hulk to kill everybody. That was awesome. Hulk
All
smash
right.
for the win.
Well, there you go.
Sorry
everybody.
we didn't win, guys. That was
That's
just,
all
man, we are so much better off camera. I think I crack under the pressure of
Well,
the
that's a
camera.
tough matchup though. Like that's not just Red Skull. That's Red Skull on steroids. Like that's a serious.
Well, that's
matchup.
Red Skull
Because
through
the thing
time.
is Legions of Hydra isn't that bad because these cards are shuffled into the big deck.
Right.
Who knows when you're going to draw them? But here, it's like, I mean, we didn't draw them in the last game, but the first game, they just
But knowing they were
hosed
there,
us.
we never dealt with Madam Hydra.
Right.
Where this time we could have dealt with her and that never came out.
Right.
But
So, and then again, these aren't such a big deal, these Anachronauts, but that's another card draw immediately. You can't deal with that.
but what you're doing though is you're thinning out the good cards that he gives you.
Right, because you only normally add 1 card with Hydra Patrol.
Right, and most of his cards when you beat him give you something good.
Right.
So by doing the extra one, you're thinning out the rewards for getting rid of his side schemes.
Right. And then they're just a mess coming in.
I think Anachronauts might be the hardest side scheme. I'm curious what people
I
think.
mean, it's definitely
but-
trying to be. I mean, I imagine Ronin is just the hardest, right?
Yeah, but again, Ronin, you just let Ronin sit out there.
Well, you can let them sit out there.
No, but the difference is they're boost cards.
Right, but, well, so Ronin's is put Ronin into play, but that's not
Right,
as
but
bad.
this is exhaust and give another boost.
Right.
Give a tough and another boost.
Yeah.
Give this enemy 2 more boosts. Take a damage, give another boost. Like, these are nasty.
Yeah.
I think these are more damaging than we might realize.
So the ones I beat it with Captain Marvel Leadership and Doctor Strange Aggression. Barely. That was the one where, like, okay, can I deal, 38 damage in 2 turns? And I managed to stave everything up. That was our problem. We never really got the 2 turns.
Right,
But I
well,
managed to be able to stave a lot more things off with toughs and whatnot. And
if you think about it, though, this is almost a little like Rhino Heroic 3 in terms of if you get a bad
raise
draw. Well, yeah, but if you get
Oh.
a bad draw, you're done, right? Like, and I feel like
yeah.
you can control it. Up, you're done.
The first time I beat it was Cap Leadership, and I want to say Cap Justice, which is why I decided to play this deck because it seemed to go pretty well. And Spider-Man. Would I have played Spider-Man Leadership? I think so.
Spider-Man
was what I had.
Leadership
I
is
think
a
if
solid.
I think if I had Miss Marvel here, I think that would. I mean, she just removes so much more threat. Cap is fine for removing the threat, but it wasn't like quick enough. I needed to get Agent 13. Like that's a big card for him. Remove the 2 plus 2, now 2 more a turn, and I needed to get Heroic Intuition on there. Yeah, 2 tough minion sets. Yeah, I mean, I was trying to be difficult for sure, but I wasn't trying to be impossible. But I definitely set up something that was harder than I anticipated it being. You hadn't played Red Skull independently. You'd only
Right.
played him in the campaign. So I was like, oh, let's play Red Skull. And I thought, well, hey, you can shuffle 2 different sets in. So then I was thinking, well, what does Red Skull do? He builds this deck, so let's shuffle in. And that's when I put, well, what are the 2 worst side schemes you could put in here? And I was like, ooh, Legions of Hydra and MODOK because they put characters into play.
But honestly, I
And
would
then
have
I put
preferred.
Anachronauts in to try to back
I think I would have preferred MODOK though to Anachronauts. Truly.
because then it's just the +1 threat per turn instead of the +1 card per turn.
Exactly.
And
Plus 1
2
card,
damage.
especially with the Anachronauts in here.
But the
extra card.
biomedical means you can't kill things. But
Yeah,
the
but the-
first one goes on MODOK.
Right, but if MODOK's not out, or even if he is out, whatever, you don't deal with MODOK.
Right.
Fine. But then, so what? A Hydra Soldier gets a biomedical. He's 4 damage. Kill him, kill him.
Yeah.
Versus these other Anachronauts are 6 life each.
Yeah, it is a surge card.
Guard,
The boost-
guard,
the booster
retaliate,
essentially
quick
surge, right?
strike. I mean, all of them have a when revealed effect and a boost effect.
Yeah.
So no matter how these cards come out of the deck, they hurt you.
Mm.
So I truly think Anachronauts is tougher than MODOK, and in certain circumstances I think it's tougher than Ronin, just because Ronin you put him out there and you just deal with him. He wouldn't have bothered
I mean,
us.
he moves to the person with the least health, right?
Right, but he's
Deals
one
3
character.
damage. He's not villainous, right?
These are 5 characters that
Yeah,
are all.
you're right. The when revealed effect on them, it's brutal.
Yeah,
too.
I mean,
it's either
just,
a boost or a when revealed. You're not escaping it.
And they're going back in the deck when you get rid of the side scheme. That's the other thing. So you deal with them, they go back in the deck because you got to get rid of the side scheme anyway. So I definitely think
Yeah.
this is hard. This is good. I want to play this again. I don't think right now because I had a rough week at work, just so busy.
Oh no, I'm not saying we should play again. I think playing
and
the
I
same
think I'm-
matchup 3 times.
Now that
is
I've
tricky.
seen it, though, I'm going to build a couple of decks that one of the things we tried to do is you said play a character you haven't played on stream before. So I did not play some of my go-tos like Doctor Strange and
you played Captain Marvel?
yeah, I've never really played her on stream before. I don't think.
Right. I really haven't played her on stream. People have seen me do the speed run.
Right.
I
And
did that
I
speed
like
run.
Captain Marvel.
Yeah,
but
she's like one of my favorites. Miss Marvel's like honestly though, Miss Marvel Justice would clear
even
the area
Doctor Strange helps against this too. So
because of
much.
the stuns.
The stuns and the toughnesses. Just
He
giving
changes the toughnesses into stuns.
yeah, and also giving us 3 toughs.
Yeah, it was interesting with him. I was doing that, and then see, I didn't put Hulk in the deck really because then I used the press the advantage. So once they were stunned, then you deal 2 damage to them and draw a card, which was pretty good.
But Hulk is still such a good ally. He only costs 2.
Well, the
he
interesting
does
part
a lot
is
of damage.
if you put him in a deck where, you don't have a lot of punches, or you have a lot of mentals, just put him out and block with him.
Right.
Like he's a huge blocker that could probably block twice, or he could block once and then do that damage where he's going to go.
Right, and I
away.
put him in this deck knowing I had a ton of lightning bolts, thinking
Right, he'd
he
get
would
all the
wipe
toughs.
the toughs, which he
or
did once.
kill both of the heroes.
Well, at that point, that was just for fun, right? Like I'm like, let's just do it. I'm going to flip a lightning bolt. Let's have some fun with this. So
Yeah.
it's
Yeah,
not
no,
every day you can say this might be the first time. I posed the question: is this the first time Hulk has lost the game
For the team.
for the team by wiping out all heroes in the game?
Mm.
That was fun. That was enjoyable
Yeah.
because we were losing anyway. So
Yeah,
go
more-
down swinging with Hulk.
More confuses too. I don't know who has a lot of confuses. There isn't
Well,
like a
Strange-
hero that does confusing.
Doctor
a lot.
Strange against this deck, the one
Oh,
card.
Spider-Woman.
Yeah.
She could do pheromones.
Yep.
Which would be pretty stinking good to stun and confuse.
Yep.
Because that's the thing. You want to be able to confuse so you can flip down against him. Because foiled wasn't enough because he wasn't drawing 2s and 3s.
But he was 4.
He was drawing
But he was
boosts.
4 scheme
right.
by
so
himself.
that we can't stop. So we need to confuse him more.
Spider-Woman
be able to
Strange
flip
would
down.
be pretty good against this.
Spider-Woman and Strange, just lots of confuse and stuns. Yeah. The other thing that was good with Spider-Man was webbed up
Yeah.
because you just double
Double
stun
stun.
him, and then you could stay on that side. But yeah, I didn't
But
have
staying
nearly
on the side
problem
was
with
less a
the
problem
threat.
sometimes for him attacking as much as those Anachronauts. Because
Yeah,
at one point we
right.
had
There was a
6
lot to get rid of.
guys, 7 guys in front of us.
It was no joke.
That's a lot of damage to contend with. So
Yeah. All right, I think that's pretty much it, huh? We're good.
Yeah, it was
so,
fun.
Ant-Man next week. I don't know that we'll play this again on stream, but we might try it. Maybe if we have success, then maybe we could do it. But Ant-Man should happen next week. So
Who's playing
figure out-
Ant-Man?
I don't know. Are we double Ant-Manning?
Is that allowed?
I don't know. People
that-
have done it. Well,
Is that legal?
people did it with Black Panther
Yeah.
when
He died.
I
can't
can't remember his name.
but yeah,
Chadwick Boseman.
Yeah, when the actor died.
When he died, they were playing multiple of them, and then I don't know, maybe you just go from first player around the table to everybody draws their obligation card. Hey, Scarlet Witch is going to have 2 obligations.
Is this a joke or is this
No, it's real.
Okay, I thought this was the start of a joke.
No. She's going to have 2 that she shuffles in the deck.
Interesting.
Yeah, and she's got to like discard the top 5 cards from the encounter deck. She's all like discard from the encounter deck. Like she has a card, Chaos Magic, for free. Play any card for free, then discard that many cards off the cost of it off the top of the encounter deck. So it's just chewing up the encounter deck.
That's not bad, though.
But like, hey, here's my free. What's the ally there? The 5 cost. Heimdall. Right.
Hercules.
Right.
Or
putting the free
whoever.
one out, or I'm putting free Avengers Mansion turn 1 for 4 cards.
How many does she have of Chaos Magic?
I don't know. I haven't seen her.
Because how cool would that be if she has 2 in opening hand, like Nick Fury, Avengers Mansion? Go.
Right. Yeah. Right. You discard 8 off deck, but that's her thing. She constantly does it. So her hero ability is when a card is drawn, you could say nope and draw the next card.
Oh, that's nice.
No. Is it that? No. It's no. No. Yeah. It is that. She has another card.
I wish someone.
She has another one.
Just saves that clip of no. Yeah. No. No.
She has another one which is cancel the card and then discard cards equal to the boost icons.
That's better than cancel and redraw.
Right. But that's her thing. She's going through that deck, so you're going to get the little things. But you know, it would be awesome if they gave her a card,
that
right?
Do something
lose 10 health, get rid of a acceleration token, something.
Or what would be nice is play a card and it does some kind of, exponential bonus based on the number of boosts.
Oh, right. The more boosts, the better off she is.
Right.
Oh, yeah, that's a cool idea.
Do 5 damage, and if there's a boost, do a stun. If there's 2
Right.
boosts, do a stun and confuse.
Oh, that's a cool idea.
Something like that, right?
We got to design these cards. Strange and Spider-Woman would definitely be a good time. Yeah, that does sound like a pretty good plan with all those confused stuns, change the cards.
Well, and that's one of the few times that
Could this do draw your life deck, the Captain Marvel deck? I had trouble doing this with Captain Marvel because this requires you to have so much ready up front.
Right.
And the Captain Marvel ally is like okay up
that's
front,
tough. I think that's tough.
but it needs a little bit of build time.
But with Doctor Strange, that one spell he has that converts 3 statuses is
But
usually
one status.
right.
It puts 3 toughs out.
Right, convert one status to something else. So often that just gets cycled.
Mm-hmm.
Right, but in this deck, in this situation,
Right.
it wouldn't. It would be usable.
Right, because you could change his tough to confuse. 'Cause I think confuse is a bigger deal here than
Right.
stun. To your point, we didn't stun him very often, and it wasn't good, but it wasn't bad. You can use allies to block whatever, right? But confuse, you can't use allies to block confused. Cool. All right, well, that's
that
that.
was fun.
So that was definitely a blast. So yeah, we'll do Ant-Man next week. I don't know when, but I'll schedule it once we know what we're gonna do. And then next Saturday we will be playing games for at least 10 hours. Rebellion, Legion, Kathy and Brian are gonna join us. So I want to play. What is the dice game with the minis? Project Elite. Project Elite, and some other stuff. We'll probably play some Euros in there because that's more their speed. Find some stuff like that to play. Yeah, and raising money for Extra Life charity. So check out Marvel Champions. If you're in the area, stop by our store. We've got all the stuff. If not, then check it out at your friendly local retailer. It's a great game. We love it a ton. So we've been playing it. We'll probably take a week off after the stream, I think, for Marvel Champions.
Well, and I've honestly
little
been,
time.
I haven't played it nearly as much as you in the last month because
Right.
I'm in like a sourpuss phase of I don't have my sleeves and I don't have my box. So I'm just, my cards are a mess in another box. So
We could take a week and play Marvel Legendary, though. Like, it's still Marvel.
I
so
could
I feel
bring
like
my
people
Marvel
be there
Legendary
at
box.
6 p.m.
It's about the size of
So
this
maybe
playmat.
we might take a week off, and then maybe we'll play after that.
Well, we got to play Ant-Man for everybody next week. And then after that, take a week off.
Yeah, I mean, I guess we could do like Ant-Man and Spider-Woman or something, right? Like or Black Widow. I don't know. Does anything make sense? Who teams up with Ant-Man?
Well, let's think
Just
about.
Wasp?
Yeah, but I'm just thinking in the movie where Ant-Man was funny.
I guess he's with Captain America. Like they hire him to go to Germany, right?
Yeah, exactly.
I didn't have fun playing Captain America. I don't think Justice was all that exciting.
You love Justice.
I do.
You were the one
This
telling me
was
about how
not-
I got heroic intuition and I could do 6 every turn, and
Yeah, it was not
it just
fun. It was just like,
Justice is truly my least favorite aspect.
yeah.
Not-
He would have been.
Not that it's not power; it's just the least.
he would have
fun
been
aspect.
amazing with leadership, but it's hard to flip down to get that bonus.
Well, because he's got 3 scheme.
Yeah. So then you need stuff to confuse.
Yeah,
We're talking in circles now.
it's all right. Are people still listening to us?
I don't know.
Anyone still
Randy's
out
here.
there?
Randy's here. Jonathan's here. Yeah, there's people.
Have
We're
people
here.
played Legendary before? That even know what it is?
Marvel
Should we describe
Legendary?
it? Yeah. It's a deck
Building
builder.
game, whereas this is you build a deck ahead of time. It's a deck building game where all the cards are out and they come out and then you
Marvel themed, and I mean, when you want to think about when we talk about what can this Marvel game do with characters, that game has done it. I have a box the size of this playmat of those cards, and it's semi-cooperative. We play it cooperatively. Basically,
Yeah.
you're trying to beat the game so the game doesn't beat you, but then they try to pick the
who
who did the best.
right. I think just
But-
having an MVP or something is fine, but really playing like, oh, I'm not going to kill the villain so that you die or something is weird.
So,
terms of all that.
all right, cool.
Awesome. Well, that is it for us here. So until next time,
We hope.
I'm the brain.
Well, I'm punch drunk. I'm Larry, and we hope
You step
into.
the portal.
Until
Bye,
next
everybody.
time, thanks everyone. So